Is that a room on Gleason Castle? Day 5, Monday. So it is Monday. Let's explore. Yeah, that could be anywhere. But it is cut out, so maybe it's for this map. There you are. A portrait of some dead lord eyes. A portrait of some dead lord eyes me suspiciously as I enter the room and start absent-mindedly opening drawers. The room is cold and austere, and I am about to leave when I spot a crate under the chest of drawers. This could be something. So that's what we're gonna do now. Gleason Castle is open and we're just going in and taking stuff. Hello, Jupiter. It's a nice day outside. Not sure about this fog today. It's an eerie atmosphere, but out there, especially with those damn ravens back again. It's usually fierce black dogs I have to worry about, not big black birds. Better off inside, Aragorn. The triangle has intrigued me ever since I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Did someone plant them? I know you'll at least have heard of it, but did you know this? I calculated the exact center point and there's a small clearing there. It can't be a coincidence. What's more, there is a certain energy about it. Not entirely welcoming either. I wonder if you might take a look for yourself. Thomas Pope. And Hamish. He signs for Hamish. So cute. So here's a triangle. Heathwood. Sure enough, I approach the center of the curious triangular copse at the heart of Heathwood. I come across a clearing. A tree that has been split in two. It stands in the center. Sunlight breaks through and I take a deep breath of cleansing pine and earth. Almost immediately, I am struck by a sense of ominous power, and my intuition tells me that there is something unusual here at the heart of the wood. I examine the broken tree and notice some strange markings carved into the trunk. Heart beating faster, I spot something else embedded in the wood. 3 pendants arranged in a triangle shape. Gemstone, material, metal, and this. Archive this. Gas fully. It has been many years since I performed the rite of the red knives, but I can still remember every step. I'd do it one more time before I die if I could only get my hands on an Orford spire. I trade that place in our side. Ah, we saw it in Horticulture. And they sent me here. Orford spire. So is everyone here a cultist? Is it a town of cultists? Let's see. Orford Spire. Oh, I passed it. Here. During the Rite of the Red Knives, an Orford Spire is fully submerged in goat blood for 9 days and 9 nights. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impact vitality and clarity of thought, although perhaps not for the goat. Okay, this thing looks really bloody. Is that it? Iron, green metal fleckered with dark red. It's not rust, it's blood. Substance flakes off and leaves mark on my fingertips. I have nothing to remark or set a sound, and it has an energy about it. There is a symbol on it. Could it mean anything? I don't know. It's Isn't there one for vitality? No. So nothing at all. Just a symbol, I guess. Two of the points of the item are visible in the sketch. Closer inspection reveals dried blood, suggesting that it has been submerged. We find many items, don't we? Don't we, little Jupiter? Hello, Eli. I need to go away for a few days again. The Order of the Black Veil will have the information I'm looking for. They seek to understand the world beyond death, drinking an elixir that sinks them into a deep trance. If I'm right, they may be able to shed some light on these events. The only problem is, I burnt that bridge long ago. Could you hand me that Guise of Lillian? It won't be the first time I've used one to get around their hatred of me. So, does this disguise you? Guise of Lillian. These items can allow the bearer to pass unrecognized. If used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose their sense of self. The remains of bygone creatures have been used in thaumaturgy for centuries, from petrified teeth and bones to trilobites, ammonites, and devil's toenails. A Guise of Lillian is one such item that takes use of the ancient source of power. This looks like a seashell. Does this? I notice a slight out-of-body feeling, like my hands belong to somebody else. It appears to be a fossil creature. Yeah, that's definitely the one. Rebecca Rose. Hello. Oh, is that a cat? My eyes may have completely gone now, but it's good to know I still have my cat senses. I do hope I'm in the right place. My daughter told me about a shop that specializes in unusual items. My life joy has always been painting. Without that in my life, I'm afraid I'm a bit of a loss. I know that I will never see again, but is there anything in your collection that might help me paint again? I feel a little foolish for asking. It seems such a small thing, but to me, it means everything. Okay, so I have a decision to make. Ares Remnant or Spirit Eye? That doesn't sound too good. So, Aris Remnant. These objects induce a form of synesthesia, where colors and tones, light and shadow, can be felt through touch. They are sometimes used by those who work in low light conditions, such as miners. The gemstones in an Aries Remnant are arranged in the shape of the constellation that says its name. So that would really help, because you would feel colors. And then it's which one was it? The Spirit Eye, yes. Spirit Eye. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show, another layer beneath the visible world perhaps, a layer that requires something more than traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. So we either give her the ability to paint again, or we give her a third eye. So I think that's how the story diverges from here. She either goes back to painting and lives a happy life, or she becomes a seer. Should I make her a seer? Let's see. I would like to have a seer. I don't want to drive her insane though. Oh, what the heck. Which one is... okay, so opposing symbols. Opposing symbols. What has symbols? Symbols here. I think it should be worn though. These protection and insanity, they're not exactly opposing symbols. And this has all the symbols, so they're not exactly opposing each other. And what about this one? Dark green gemstone. Nothing to remark, but let's see. So it has a dark green gemstone, which is a mantic. Dark green striated. The fourth eye, stone of sight. Alright, what about symbology? Let's see. Oh, here's one. Hit. And gold. Quite opposing, I would say. So let's see what happens to her. Clarence Hawker. Those ravens have done for 3 more poor buggers. 2 of them up at Calgas, and another fella, a fisherman. People are getting a bit panicky around here. Nothing natural about folk turning up with eyes all black like that. And now this fog too. With the nights drawing in and me working late, I refuse to walk down Holbrook Road without so much as a lantern. I had something nice and bright in mind. A sunbond. A sunbond is small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly, and made of a non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and the light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. Alright, so... gemstone. A gem of light. Gem of light. Yellow, orange, sometimes containing impurities, is the sunstone. Fire and light, heat and life. It's the amber. I like amber. This looks like amber. Has a leaf motif though. Sounds are muffled in its presence. No, I don't think that's the one. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. It feels a little warmer than I would expect, and it's polished. An orange gemstone and bronze. I think that's the one. This item has an amber gemstone, it is made of bronze, and it's strangely warm, so yeah. Audrey Bell. Bend your ear to the trees. Hold your palm out to the wind. The ravens can feel it. Can you? Something is stirring. I will need a Holgengrim in the coming days. A Holgengrim. What is a Holgengrim? These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong's truth to seek his judgment, path of the word to help the dead find their way. Okay, so, worn like a mask, as I see. So it is big enough. This looks like a mask. I thought at first it was bone, but it's in fact clay. Dark blue-green gemstone. Fills me with a sense of foreboding. What about the gemstone? It's a Vivianite, dark blue-green, a stone of death and decay. It grows in iron coffins and waterlogged corpses? Damn, that's awful. So, yeah, I think that's the one. It has the horns and everything. So the mask is an eerie item that can be worn. The sketch shows a priest wearing the mask with their back to us. Using the index we can find a sketch of Holgar, whom the mask bears a striking resemblance. The gemstone is Vivianite, stone of death. Oh, a sketch of Holgar. I didn't think of that. Holgar. I would like to see that. Oh, that's the one. That's Holgar. Holgar wielding his twin axes. And that closes the day, I guess. End of day 5. Inside was the reason they had toiled so hard. A small black casket. A very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it posed. Stairs. Up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spent its night.